Hello, welcome back to Fogbound League, where I am joined by the world's most unfunny Steve main, Telesto. How are you doing, Telesto, on this fine day?
Completely unnecessary diss, bro. Get out of here, Spooky. I want to hear about it with no
Prestige
bloody
67? Prestige
blood
67?
flurry. No, it's P68 now. All right.
Good, it better be.
We we have Oppenheimer versus Leopard for you all today. Our first set will be Doctor on Wretched Sharp. Hopefully, we'll see some very good plays today. We get a big shock with never mind, not a big shock. Just hits Yoichi. Very small value shock. No value at all. Taking it
Does find a survivor on a very weak tile, but I don't know if the survivor's going to be able to find another tile to get to. But no. Oh, he does whiff. He does whiff. Does whiff it. I don't know what's going to happen here. Or if he's going to whiff again. Mess maybe. No, he gets the hit here. Okay, so this is actually kind of bad for Oppenheimer, matter of fact, because he did not catch anyone in a static blast except for the Yuichi, I think.
Indeed, yeah.
So he has no info on where any of the survivors are, and we do already have a gen pop as well as a first down. Not very good for the Doctor, as he does have a static blast, but he doesn't know where anyone is. He didn't even see where the gen popped. And the survivor is probably already gone from that generator. What do you think about the decreased amount of pressure from the Doctor and the... I was about to say non-pain res, I said 0 perks 20, bro. And no information on the survivors. What do you think, Telesto? What do you think's gonna happen? Oh, he does get a shock.
It's not looking too good. These static blasts are not doing him any favors. Basically, only getting one person every single time is not going to be very good value for him here. No information whatsoever, other than that ace at the gen. We do see a crow, so we are going to assume there's a survivor lurking for a pull here. Not too great gen pressure, not too great chases for the start. It's real all around. It is not looking good for our Doctor here. Bit of a greed from Ace. So
I think he does. I think he does get the hit here. Yeah, he does. I'm not sure how this game will turn out, actually. It seems the survivors have okay gen pressure, Ronaldo and Nia being left to the lonesome to do their own gens and obviously go for the pull on the Yuichi. And we do see hallucination there, which does imply that Yuichi is here, probably with Nia getting a reset, which does seem to happen. But the Nia does not choose to help out the Yuichi as he gets chased again for the tunnel. Oh, never mind, he does. He takes the hit, and he takes that back to his face.
Can we quick talk about the Ronaldo aura farming on the hill there? I think that was kind of tough.
What? I didn't see him.
He was just standing there, and I don't know. He's like eyeing down the Doctor. He wasn't having it. I don't know. It was lucky fire.
Obviously very strong. Obviously very strong from the Ronaldo, being very helpful to his team, looking down on the inferior people who are playing mediocre survivors such as Ace and Yuichi. Nothing beats Ronaldo, bro. Obviously, and he hates this very much. Anyway, we do see another hook on the Yuichi. Not a very quick chase, but it was a long enough chase to get 4 more gens pops. This is not looking very good for Oppenheimer. It's starting to look like if the survivors manage to survive for long enough to take hits and get the last gen done, then it may look like a 3-stage game. However, I doubt that, and I feel like the Doc is going to get maybe a couple more stages, and he might get unlucky and just lose the game completely. But I feel like he will take it back into his hands. What do you think is going to happen to Lesto? I have honestly no idea.
The problem is Doctor is such a weak killer, both with and without perks, so it's just going to be very difficult for, good Doctors to be able to manage themselves. You basically have to be playing perfect to get a 4K here. And it's It's really not looking good for our Doctor here. We've got two people in Tier 3 Madness, which isn't bad, but again, we only have Yoichi in our what? Whoa! My brain's just fried. Apparently, we've only got Yoichi hooked, so it's not looking too great for our win con here. Oppenheimer does have their work cut out for them for this one, and especially for the next one, because they'll have to stealth out for so long and play it incredibly safe to avoid what could be in this game to be a pretty easy to make win con. I'm a little bit worried for him, but we'll see how it goes. What are you feeling, Spooky?
Honestly, I feel like with the gen being such high progress, I feel like this Nia is not gonna really take herself down without a fight. But she does lose the mind game. And maybe she might get camped out, but she's right next to a gate. So that could mean that she does take the down here. Oh, gets stuck on the locker. Very toxic ace with a beamer and background player. Sandbagging because he thinks he's better than everyone. This is
uh,
actually very bad for the team. What were you saying, Telesto?
like how he gave him a little smooch for he got the
Yeah.
down on there and then got a little smooch in
Oh,
return. Love to see it.
this will not be very good for Leopard here because it's right next to the gate where the hook is, and it's also a basement. This means the doctor can camp it, and the Yuichi has to go in and sacrifice his life in order to get the save. And even then, it will be very difficult for the team to recover this. But it should be plausible with the insane amount of health states that everyone has. Everyone else but Nia is healthy, so they should be able to take hits as long as they open the gate. And as they do, I
Oh, we
imagine
saw
they'll be coming in for the save. But
we
we
saw a
shall
little
see.
sneaky hallucination at the front of Shack there, so we do know
He knows
someone's
what's
in
happening.
the area, yeah. And a little sneaky Renato, a little sneaky
Yeah.
Oichi too.
Can we have eyes on where the ace is? Opening the other gate.
He's up in.
If I feel
Mm.
like both gates are right next to each other. Oh no. Yeah, but the Yuichi is coming in. He
Oh,
doesn't get it!
oh, wait a minute, this is actually so bad. Oh
This is
no. Can
incredibly
we get
bad.
you see a turnaround? See a
I
goaded
did not think he was gonna get it. Or I did think he was gonna get it. I didn't think he would get downed.
Oh
And
yeah, that's the
they
habitat.
take the lead with one extra stage. Oh my
Six.
god.
A
Six
six stage.
stages. A
From what
six
was three.
stage.
Hold on, didn't you say that he was gonna get a six stage? I swear you said that.
No, I said he would get more stages. I thought like at
Oh,
least maybe
okay.
a 4 stage.
I lucky
But
thought you predicted that.
I wish I did. That would have been so cool. I was not thinking of a 6 stage though. I would have thinking like at least 4 stages, not
Oh,
6. Fair
yeah,
enough on Leopard for, or no, fair enough on Oppenheimer. Sorry, for managing to get that last down, and he manages to secure the tunnel as well as one cheeky little snack to go along with it, a little appetizer along with the main course. And that appetizer turned out to be much larger than the main course, as he got 3 extra stages for the absolute greed that Oppenheimer pulled off. How do you think he managed to pull off that 6th stage? How do you imagine it goes from 4 gens popping without any hooks to a 6th stage, which is decided as a tie in casual DBD books? What do you think? Yeah, what do you
I
think about that?
I was insane. Yeah, Leopard trying to go in on that, trying to deny those extra stages really screwed them over, and feeding him one extra stage, which admittedly is a stage isn't a lot, but in a Perkler season with you know playing Doctor, who is a pretty weak killer, that's actually pretty huge, and that could be the deciding factor for the win con of this Doctor set here.
I do completely agree. Honestly, Doctor without perks is quite a bad choice for this kind of thing, because Doctor on its own cannot really do much. You need pain res, you need eruption, you need pop in order to even have a chance at sustaining this current meta and how survivor-sided this game is. Thank you, Behavior, for this wonderful game where the survivors can have comms and just constantly do gens without any killer being able to handle it, except for Nurse and Blight, and maybe even Spirit if you're lucky. For my Spirit enjoyers out there, I see you. Don't worry, I was a Spirit main as well. I was shit with her. Don't worry. Anyway, I feel like you need perks in order to survive with Doc. I feel like they should turn Doc into a survivor with how much he gets bullied by the current meta. But I feel like we will see you after the intermission because we will be loading up the next game and we hope to see you there in the fog. Hello, welcome back to Fogbound League, where we had the last round as Oppenheimer killing as Doc, where Leopard had to survive and they managed to take it home with 6 stages and 2 outs, where we are now seeing Oppenheimer surviving, trying to get a 7 stage 2 fresh, or oh no, we're seeing Leopard trying to get 7 stages 2 fresh, or 6 stages 3 fresh. And we are seeing them load in on the Wretched Shop with a Static Blast on the Quantillon at main. And we do see him pre-run quite far away. I don't know if the Dot can chase that, and I don't think he does. He sees another survivor. I believe this is the Jake. Yes, it is the Jake. And he is running far away from other people's gens in order to survive. I'm also joined by my very good friend and also the most unfunny Steve main, Telesto. What's good, Telesto?
Why am I getting slandered every single time? Well, what did I do?
I won't slander you next time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better not. It's good to be here. Last game was pretty uneventful, other than that last minute save from in the shack. Oh, Kate, thinking that she has the timing down, not working out. We'll see how our Doctor is going to be playing this. Getting some decent gen progress in the background of this chase. Running it at this time here. Yep, good vault. Probably going to drop the pallet here. Just like, no, we're going to rotate to this one. Trying to play this a little. Yep, just going to keep going. Not winning these 50. Our Doctor not winning these 50s. Just full on committing. Probably farming Bloodlust most. Yeah. There we are. Alright. That is our first down of the match. And 1 gen completed. Potentially a second one from our. I forget the name of the new survivor. I can't lie.
Quantillon.
Quantillon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so we're about to pop that gen. Trying to look around for more yeah, static blasting here. Decent static blast considering that it's a pretty tight 3 gen around here. Well, loose 3 gen, pretty tight for a static blast though. We found out Jeff here. See if we win this 50. We don't. Good fake by Jeff. Good stun, making sure he can't drop that pallet.
He does go back to the other pallet. And he fakes it, misses the shock. But he doesn't go for it, forcing him to go through a 50. He does win the 50, but he loses yet another 50. Okay. Can you believe how much this game is just 50s?
Yeah, this game's like entirely 50s for the most part, especially with that power update that came like a while ago. It doesn't feel like a while ago to me because I took like a hella long break, but yeah. Are we gonna see Jake come here for a body block? Most likely. I'd wager that he would.
We do see Kate trying to do main gen while she's injured, but that's actually quite unsafe. We do see a grab, which is quite interesting. I don't know what happened there.
It happens sometimes. Shift key coming off. Maybe just like your finger slipping. It happens quite often.
Yeah.
I get that.
Quantillon being the most productive person on the team has done 2 gens so far, and honestly is the only reason, well, probably not the only reason, but a good reason why a lot of the gens have popped, being a very productive person. And we see, is that Kate popping main? Probably. It's probably Kate popping main. And everyone's injured. It's very bad against Doc because if you shock and lose a 50, you're just dead. Like, there's no second page. You're just dead. You need to reset. Always, always. Because if you get bugged by daylight and you just lose 50, don't drop the pallet and it gets stuck on you. You just die and Doc gets free pressure. But I don't think the Doc will be getting the win con if they don't reset and don't. If they reset and cover the pole, sorry. But if they do reset and cover the pole, then I don't think this Doc is going to be getting the win con. Unless we get another jiggy basement play like last game. I think. Oh, they do get the pole. They need to reset. Leopard will really benefit off of Oppenheimer if they don't reset. But he's still choosing to not break Shaq, which was pre-dropped at 5 gens by the Kate after she got injured.
Oh, Jeff's in a bit of an issue here. We might see him go down. Yeah, good stun. Stun? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Alrighty, we're gonna see our third fresh hook of the game. See what our doctor plans to do here. It's a very, very split 3-gen. We've got these two together, and yep, so he can safely assume that they are probably either resetting, tripling that gen. We'll take it as tripling the gen.
If only Doc would look at the gates that he has. He has actually pretty good gates. If he camps the Jeff, then he gets the win con. He gets 6 stages. He gets 6 stages, 3 fresh. So he needs to commit to camping that. And honestly, very good play by Oppenheimer for not resetting and just getting gem pressure because he knew he would try and camp it. But for some reason, he didn't. I don't know why he didn't camp it, because if you camp that, they can't save. They have to reset. So if they reset and save, they're still far away from the gates. So he might be able to get another down. Oh, fuck's sake. I will have to be right back. Telesi, you have to carry on. I'm so sorry.
All good, man. Alrighty. So as Spooky goes to deal with whatever he's dealing with, I will be solo commentating. I'm very interested to see how our survivors are going to play around this. They're not just straight going for the gates here, trying to reset, which is very interesting. They haven't, I don't think they've even touched gate here. We're finding, oh, Jake, this is actually incredibly bad. Jake is the only one that's injured. So, yep, we're going to see Jeff come in for the hit take. Not even batting an eye to it. Immediately siphons over to Quante Young. Trying to play Jeff here. Probably looking for Jake. And, oh, once again, intercepting Quante Young. Securing the... Actually, I just realized securing this death here actually wins them the game off WinCon. Oh, what are we going to see? Okay, we have... Come on, let's see. I'm very interested to see how our Doctor's going to play this. We have the gate open right behind the Doctor. So, I'm interested to see how everything is going to go. Quick tap on Quante Young. And if either of these two die here, if either of them get downed here, most likely we are going to see... Yep, I think we're going to see a win here. This hook here should, in theory, if my math's correct, this is a 6-stage 4 fresh, which does meet our win condition, which actually means that Leopard will take our Doctor set here. Very, very impressive. Very well done. Being able to bring this game back from what it was is extremely impressive. Are we going to be able to get a kill here? We've got Jeff here. I guess we're just farming stages. Might as well, having fun. Here we are. see if we win this 50 here. We don't. Faking out our shocks. Oh, there goes Jeff, not dropping down. Oh, little shake. He's not having it. Securing yet another stage. I doubt he's going to camp this. He'll probably just go on for someone else here. Most likely are they resetting for the save?
Don't worry,
No.
guys. I'm back, and I have pizza, and we also have. God, we do have the win con.
Yeah, we got the win con.
Very nice from Leopard. I did not think they were gonna manage to get that back, which is very impressive. And they reset in the gate for some extra blood points in a custom game. It's very strong.
Extra
very
blood
strong.
points in a custom game. Love to see it. But yeah,
love to see it.
Extremely impressive comeback. I know you didn't see a whole lot, but it was extremely impressive to see how they handled that. Doctor managing very well under pressure and managing to get it back. He had some incredible plays next to that unhook. It was just very impressive. Spooky, as you haven't seen anything, I will let you close us off for our Doctor set.
Well, honestly, I think it was quite well played from the Doctor. I didn't expect him to get the win con because the Doctor's quite a weak killer, but they managed to clutch it up since they did not bother to reset. But on that note, I feel like we will have an intermission until the next game. Thank you for sticking with us for this last Doctor set, and we will see you soon. Goodbye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fogbound League Upper Bracket Round 2, Day 2, Match 2. 2-2-2. Feeling very nice. Tonight we have our demo set with Leopard killing first against Oppenheimer. Once again, I'm joined by Spooky, who keeps slandering me every single time. Spooky, how are we feeling?
I'm doing very well for myself because I keep slandering Telesto. And we do already see a chase from Jake, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know. Ooh, already a hit.
Really hit.
So it turns out it's going to go quite all right for the Demogorgon. And we might see an early down. Oh, we do see an early down. Quite nice for the Demogorgon. Very nice.
Yeah, fun fact, Wrecker's Yard is my favorite map. I love it. Absolutely beautiful map.
So, fun fact about Telesto, he's also quite a boring person, because he said his favorite map is Wrecker's Yard.
What's your favorite map then?
I don't know, bro. I haven't had the time to think about it. Turns out I'm a boring person as well. I can't lie.
Your answer's more boring than mine. At least I like put thought into it. Like, what? Alright. We've seen some pretty high progress gens here. Looking around, trying to find what I'm assuming to be Jeff or Quan. Because we did see someone there, but apparently just not bothered.
Ooh, immediately back to Shaq. He read their mind, saying, "Oh, I know you're going for the save. I'm gonna stop looking over here." And he gets the tag anyway. On
2 injuries is very clean. Oh, we're gonna see 2 gens pop on me. Oh, this isn't looking good for demo.
We do see the gen that the Demogorgon put a portal at and was searching, meaning the survivor was still there, and he was ready to pop that gen. That means that portal that he's currently looking at is completely useless. That means the survivors will not be cleansing it, which means that the Demogorgon has 1 less portal for the rest of the game. It's very bad because portals are Demogorgon's only source of movement. Since he's obviously a chase killer, but he also has map pressure because of his portals. However, he still does have 3 for his 3 gen, which he does have the ability to launch off of, you know, hills and stuff to be able to. Yeah, so he's not entirely lost on his, you know, ability to launch himself around the map, but it is definitely going to be an issue. Trying to look around, seeing who's working on this. We also can keep in mind that they
can reset near that portal. And if they're unlucky enough, he can TP right onto them. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll get some value off of that portal. Most likely not, but you can always hope. I think we're about to see our fourth gen pop. I can't count apparently. Callisto doesn't know how to count. But yeah, maybe seeing it down here on Quan. No, we're getting the stun.
It is quite unlucky he does not get that short swing.
Oh,
But
we're going
the
comp con
Quan
here.
dies. The Quan dies anyway, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is not looking like a very good win con here.
I believe the win con may turn out to be a 6th stage if he's lucky, but this is not a very good hook for the demo dog.
You're gonna bet on the 6th stage, stick stage win con.
I'll bet on 6th stage. I'll bet 6th stage.
Alrighty, I'm feeling.
5 stage, I will join the match myself and play nurse.
Nurse is banned, buddy. Yeah, read the rules.
I'll play Blight then.
Yeah. Blight's banned too. Read the rules.
I'll play Spirit.
Spirit's banned. Actually, I think it is. Pretty sure.
I don't know. It probably is. I know. I'll play a ban killer anyway.
You're not even gonna be able to play, bro. Get out of it.
I'm not even gonna be able to add them. Anyway, the Quan does get unhooked and immediately down again, which is very okay for the demo doggy, because it's free pressure and it's a free hook state as well. But the Kate is stuck on that gen. She cannot get off it. Because
Kate's been grinding these gens. Very impressive. Very well done.
Yeah, she cannot get off it, and we don't even know what gen she's on. She's on that one. Oh no, she's not. She's not on that one. Why'd she leave it? Oh, she's on Shaq. Oh yeah, pre-running immediately. She thought he was there. He thought she was there. But the Kate seems to be bringing the chase away from the gens. So, oh no, this isn't Kate. This is Jeff.
Okay, what are you doing?
I thought that was. I was checking something. I thought it was Kate. Jeff seems to be taking the chase away from the gens, but he doesn't take the window, which is very well played. But it also is not very well played because he just got hit.
Nah, well, he's gotten hit, but all gen's done. We have Kate grinding. Kate's just been playing objective the whole game, doing pretty much all the gens, doing the gate.
Don't take a hit. Don't take a hit. I need the Jess to die so I can get my bet. What the what? He's just
trying to aura farm there.
He's just there. No, it's a 4 stage. Okay, well, we will be seeing a 5 stage win con for the next game. Honestly, not that well played from the Demogorgon. It's very unfortunate. There's not much he could have done there. What do you think about this result, Telesto?
Definitely could have played better on gen defense. Just sort of let gens fly, committed to Quante Young way too much. At least in my opinion. But other than that, it was very well played by both teams.
Honestly, I think that the main reason they got such high stages is because of how Jeff did not run away from the demo after taking the hit in basement, which is not that great because I think it was Quante Young who was in basement first. He took the hit and the Jeff just couldn't slip by him, which is unlucky, but it is what it is. Anyway,
it is what it is.
We will be.
Sorry, man. We will be taking a short little intermission while we set up for our next game, where we will have Oppenheimer on Demogorgon versus Leopard. We will see you after our short intermission. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fogbound League Upper Bracket Round 2, Day 2, Match 2. Tonight we have Oppenheimer playing Demogorgon versus Leopard. Our win condition is 5 stages, 3 fresh, or 4 fresh hooks. Tonight, for this game, I am joined by Spooky. Spooky, how are we doing, man?
I'm doing quite well for myself, seeing as I won't play Nurse for this set, but we do see Oppenheimer playing
Uh,
Demogorgon for this set on Telesa's favorite map, the records. Hey, who's that? Yo, who's in my head? Oh, my bad, my bad.
you're
Uh,
crazy, man.
see,
Hearing
we
things.
see, we see an early chase next to the shack, but we need this ace to get away from the gens that are being progressed and also away from the shack in order to secure that we do not get a basement hook, because an early basement hook will be very bad for this little guy who is being chased down to 3. I do not know if they're working 3. I presume not. No, this is a very good death spot for Ace, and he's not even injured yet. So, also,
Yeah,
what do you think about this first chase? How do you think it's
Ace is
gonna go?
playing it very well here. It's pretty good of him to waste all the material here to try. Oh, big swings from our demo puppy, but unfortunately missing. It's very good of him to try waste the killer's time here at 3, especially with a TNL wall. And eventually, once he gets injured, he'll just head straight down to the bottom of 3. I don't know why I can't speak, but I'm just crazy. Probably seeing him rotate back around to the bottom of 3, or I mean, still a good death spot, middle of 3. We had our first gen pop in the background though during that chase, so very well played by Ace. Probably some decent gen progress from our other survivors too. Definitely going to be interesting to see how our demo plays it. Not a single portal placed, which I find kind of interesting. Are we planning on launching ourselves? We aren't. I'm very
I
sad.
feel like he has not really had any reason to place down any portals yet because of the early pressure kind of being shattered by that ace. He needs to know where everyone is in order to properly play around his portals. And Renato is not really having a good chase, and he's not really having a good day either. Because we need to get away from that shack, but we also need to go away from our gen on 9. Our only way to do that is to go to 12, but we are seeing a down with the window blocking and heading straight to shack with Ace trying to come in for a hit, but not really being able to. We do see a basement hook. Very unfortunate for Leopard. Very unfortunate for Leopard. Sorry. Having a basement hook this early on, but they do have quite a lot of pressure. With
Oh,
9 popping, being taken over by someone else, and another
oh,
gen popping on 6. It's very bad for the demo. He will have to pull something off, missing the pallet. Very unfortunate. What do you think is going to happen to Lesto? I actually have no idea. I feel like this demo's not going to have a very nice time. What do you think, Telesto?
um, oh, it is. It, I'm. I don't really have a whole lot of words for this game and how it's going to go. Considering our last game didn't go all too bad, all things considered. Our demo got a decent win con, and this one seems to be struggling much like the other one during early and pretty much mid game. We'll see how they manage in late game, especially with this Yoichi chase here. Could be really valuable here. Oh, caught him out of position, checking the wrong check spots. Taking him out of a locker, but popping another gen. I believe it was 3. I think my
It was
angles are off. Maybe
2.
it was
It was
2.
2.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't.
Welcome.
I can't see, bro. I'm
That's
blind.
fine. We do see this demo not really using his portals. Portals are
Yeah.
a vital part of Demo's kit, and he's not really been able to get much opportunity to get any pressure. But we do see a free hit, which could be the last beam of hope if he stays at Shack, but he doesn't. He goes straight over to 3. And we do see an unhook on the Yuichi. Excuse me, I apologize. This ace is taking it over to 3, which is very impressive. It's a very good death spot, and I'm afraid that last beam of hope is gone from the demo's hands. There's no chance he is able to win this and get that juicy win con that he's able to get. Wait, wasn't the win con 5 stages? Maybe. Maybe he
Actually,
might be
wait.
able to.
It is four. Wait a minute. It's four. Wait, 4 stage 4 for Ash. He's just hit win con.
Oh. No,
Oppenheimer's just
Nia
hit
hasn't
win.
been hooked yet. Nia hasn't been hooked yet.
Oh, wait,
He
am
needs
I
to get
crazy?
one more hook. He needs to get
You
one
are
more hook
correct.
or camp the ace. There's
I'm
no
just-
gates over on this side of the map. Oh, but
Wait,
he
he
does
actually
get
just
pulled.
needs it. He needs another
needs
hook
this
and he
Nia.
wins.
He needs this good Nia. He needs this Nia to just die. He needs it. But he does make the window. Oh, but oh, there's another pallet here though. Yuichi's taking the hit. He knows if he doesn't, then they
Yes.
just lose. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if Nia gets chased or not. We need another hook no matter what. So he swaps to the Yuichi, who's much more out of position on this bad TNL, rather than Nia, who's in a good position to have other people take hits for him. We do see the Ronaldo coming over to take another hit. He just takes it. He just takes it. But now Yuichi has a clear path to the exit gate. But Yuichi is closer than the Ronaldo is. So he goes for the Yuichi. And the Yuichi gets caught out. He's dead.
Oh.
If he faces the wall. Oh, they can't get this. It's a win. It's a win. For this demo.
Wow. Well, that is extremely impressive from our demo. I don't have a whole lot else to say other than it was extremely well played. Yoichi going out of position was, it definitely dealt numbers to them, but other than that, yeah, it was a really good game. Do you have any words to say?
Honestly, I feel like it was quite impressive from Leopard. Like, I honestly think they didn't think they were gonna manage to get that back. They managed to win by one stage, right on the cusp of the edge, and they managed to climb up, get that last hook, and secure the win. Very well played from Leopard. However, it will go on to tiebreaker as Oppenheimer has won one and Leopard has won one. So we will see you after a short intervention for the tiebreaker set, which is Plague. We will see you soon. Thank you for coming on to this demo set. And goodbye.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Upper Bracket Round 2, Day 2, Match 2. We have of our Oppenheimer vs Leopard game. We have our tiebreaker with Plague on Suffocation Pit 1. Once again, I am joined by Spooky. Spooky, how are we doing, man? How do we think this game's gonna be going?
Leave me alone, I'm eating pizza, bro. But I think this game will... I have no idea how this game will go. Since it's tiebreaker, I'm not really sure, but I feel like it's going to be quite a close game. I have no idea what the win con is going to be. I have no idea how well the survivors are going to perform. I have no idea how well the killer is going to perform. It's going to be a complete mystery to me.
Fair
we do
enough.
see... Yeah, go on. Sorry.
No. We're seeing Yoichi. Yoichi seems to miss the killer a lot of the time. I've noticed that fun bus loop last set with Demo. He seemed to be a bit off on his check spots, maybe a little bit rusty, maybe a little bit tired. In any case, he is leading our killer to main. We've broken Chase here, so he still has his 3 volts. Looking around. Don't swing and a miss, and a bot gen pops. We do see one of our Plague's temples is at bot side, but one is also top side, so decent, very, very decent spread.
Feel like it's going to be quite a bad game for survivors if there's a pool bot side and top side. But I feel like top side will be a much more powerful choice in order to have your 3-gen, because honestly, main is just such a powerful tile. And the auto aim does seem to be screwing us over a little bit. This plague, Oppenheimer's plague, needs to get this infection quite quick, and he does get it, which is very well played.
I like how you do anything but cast. You'll talk about playing nurse. You'll talk about you'll talk about eating pizza. Anything but casting at this point.
Pizza's better than casting, bro. Anyway, we see him committing this ace, which is quite a surprise. I thought you would go and see any of his gens that are being progressed. But no, since he has no information, he has no reason to. Do see survivors already working other gens. Ace
Yeah,
is playing it quite well, and he has. Oh, he does get the tag. It's very well played by Oppenheimer.
This is not
I'm still not
looking
sure
like.
how. Yeah, go on to that stuff though.
Nah, my fault. Just, just saying, like this does not seem very good for our plague here. A good win, a good wink on here. Doesn't look like it's in the books here, as I think that's two different gens that are being worked on. I
It
think that's gonna
is.
pull us to that's gonna pull us to one gen, simply because of this ace being able to loop so effectively, and as you said, main being such a powerful loop. Can probably hook in the corner and then maybe take out Red Vomit up to where's our other gen? We have the two over here. Oh, this is a decent 3 gen. Wait, this is actually winnable now. Now that I think about it,
He
we can
does
totally hold
have
this.
not that bad of a 3 gen. He can honestly hold this and just stay on mid to prevent anyone from crossing. But he does sneak in from, I presume, is 12. Because we did see a couple of people walking in from the 3 side in order to get that unhook. And we do see Quante Young going in for that gen touch, and he gets infected. The fact that he has one hook and not even full infections at one gen is quite well played from Leopard. And we do see a bit of a jiggy hit, and I feel like it's going to be an immediate down. It's actually quite good from actually quite a good situation for Oppenheimer. And we do see a bit more jiggy, not getting that hit. It's quite unfortunate. This Quante Young will be infected, and hopefully by the time he's infected, he will get downed. But he does not. He needs to get that pickup on the Renato. He seems to have lost him now. No, he's right there. Do you see someone walking up to 3? But we do not pursue them in order to secure our hook. He can get a mid hook in order to patrol his hook and 3 gen effectively, but he does not go for it. What do you think's gonna happen to Lesto? I feel like it might actually not go that bad for Plague.
I personally, I think Plague is in a pretty rough position as they are right now. They need to hold this 3 gen with their life. It is going to be the most important thing for them. Probably will be siphoning through our infections here. People will be probably cleansing bot side to then try head back up to top. Oh, bit of a run in there with Quante Young again. Okay, so we're gonna hit 3 fresh here now, and most likely they're gonna be working that sort of top mid gen there. So we do see, we hear it. It's very loud. Yeah, wow, that's like a 90%, and no cleansings at bot side, which is very interesting. Although we do see 2 of them. We do see 2 red altars. So maybe there aren't that many bot side. I can't tell, as you know, obviously the blue or the uncorrupted ones aren't revealed to the killer. So potentially we only have 2. Oh, main does pop. Potentially we'll be leaving this match with 3 fresh as a win con. Could be very tricky here. I think this ace might get down. Yeah, this ace is going to go down here, making that a 4 stages, 3 fresh. Or we can slug. This is going to be very interesting.
Personally,
Potentially
I
could be
do not
punishing here.
know why he would slug. He just doesn't get any more hooks before they can leave. Perhaps forcing them out, but that would be a very bad decision. considering that, I mean, everyone's injured. They can't really go for the save, but if they do, the plague is very far away and they can just come. That he's far, far away, and there's just nothing he can do. Oh, he gets another down! He
Uh,
does secure this down, but it's closer to the gate compared to the ace. So they can go for the save if they just fully cleanse. And they do get the pickup on the ace, but they might just take their outs and count their losses with, I believe that's 5 stages to refresh, making the win con
it is
6 stages and
it is
four
four
fresh.
it is 4 stages, 3 fresh as of right now, so that makes our win con
Five
5
stages.
stages, 3 fresh. Yeah, because
No,
he downed the ace and then didn't pick for whatever
no,
reason.
the Oppenheimer got 5 stages for.
Oh yes, correct. Yeah, you're not wrong. Never mind. It is late. It is almost 1 a.m. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fair
I'm
enough.
allowed to make
Honestly,
mistakes.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, Plague is a very hard set because you need purely coordination and you just need pure comms and everything. So I understand why they got caught out a bit, but honestly, I feel like not cleansing near the end there was a bit of a mistake because if you coordinate the team to cleanse all at the end, if you have enough pools, you can make the plague over cleanse and just reset all of our pools and just secure that those outs and maybe have gotten 1 or 2 less stages. But honestly, I feel like 5 stages, 3 fresh is a good result. It's a decent result for Plague. What do you think Leopard is gonna do on their killer round to Leicester?
Um, Definitely a winnable win con here. Not not a difficult one at all. Uh, Simply put, 4 fresh could easily win this back, or as you said before, uh, I think it was 3 fresh, 6 stage. I believe it was. So it is a very easily winnable win con. So I'll kill it. Sorry, our survivors are really going to have to put in the work to stealth out the killer, stealth out the power, and just be able to, you know, progress the gens that much better than our other survivors. With that being said, we are going to have to go into a quick little intermission while we set up for our next game. We hope to see you then. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We apologize for our little tiny bit of issues. Just a bit of, server issues as it comes with DBD. This is a no fault restart. Everyone is completely fine. The game will go ahead as usual. Once again, I am joined by Spooky. Spooky, how are we feeling after our reset?
I'm not feeling good after doing this for about 2 hours now. However, other than that, I'm doing fantastic for myself. As we're seeing a top side spawn and immediately go bot side to try and find a survivor for an early infection. Which is fair enough. You need to get that tunnel out. You need to get that infection. You need to make sure they can't use any hanky panky in order to get reset and get on gens. So we can make that a 3v1 and hopefully a 2v1 into a 1v1 and then hopefully into a 4k. However, Plague is quite a weak killer, so we may see some stages. But we are not finding anyone bot side, and we are seeing some gem progress on the survivor side, which is not very great for our killer Leopard, I believe. Yes, it is Leopard. Well, how are you feeling about not finding any survivors bot side to Leicester? What do you think is going to happen?
I'd say it's pretty obvious that they've all rotated up top, and now Plague has just simply missed them. So we're going to see some decent gen progress, probably top side here. Yeah, we see this one at about, I want to say that's about 30% there. So it's going decently well for our survivors. We're going to start our first chase with Quante Young at main. We'll see how he manages himself here. running around, taking that window there, probably. Yes. Playing this 50 pallet here, very unsafe. As if as if the Plague got stunned on that side, she could very easily zone Quanta Young. Very smart taking the hit rather than getting zoned. We'll probably see a bit of a double back here, maybe. No, never mind. Definitely not. We'll probably, yes, we are indeed Bloodlust farming, dropping the pallet. Very nice. Moving back
Quite,
towards main. How are we
quite.
feeling about this first chase here? Go, Spooky.
Honestly, I'm quite surprised this plague hasn't tried to go for the infection yet. She had plenty of opportunities to, but she just didn't take it. And plus, we don't know where anyone is. We don't know what our survivors are doing. But we do find someone topside. Just a bit of fault at the Quante Young's spot. Bit of fault for the Quante Young because he should have known that the Fang was right there doing the gen, and that he just led the plague to Fang. But however, he did not get infected. He only got injured, so he can get reset, and all of the plague's progress will be reset.
Very
And
good dodge by Feng, by the way. Just wanted to shout that out. That was a really, really impressive dodge from the Corrupt there.
it was quite a nice dodge. And honestly, I feel like this round is going much worse for Leopard rather than the other round where they got much quicker downs. However, it is just a two tap. Oh, but he misses! Oh, it's just Corrupt is too strong. And he does manage to get the down. He sees another person. I assume it's the Jeff. And he forces him away, but he just goes for the pick. The thing is, with these weaker killers such as Plague on a league such as a no perks set, like you just can't really sustain with the pressure apart from your power, obviously, and every gen just pops in your face while you only have one hook. And honestly, I don't feel like this Plague is going to be able to reach the win con with the insane amount of pressure that the survivors have. What do you think is going to happen to Lesto? How do you think this Plague is going to play it?
It's definitely unlucky to see from what we had before our little, server glitch. We had our play coming off of the backburners there, right, getting right into it, securing their first stage before a gen had even popped, and now we only have one stage at 2 gens remaining. It is really not looking good for our plague here, and I feel so bad for her right now. Potentially we'll see her clutch up though. I'm very excited to see.
Bit of a janky hit there, but it's still quite good for the survivors. They do not get that hit through the window, leaving Blake in a bit of disbelief with the janky hit at the pallet and the not so janky hit at the window. Oh, but he gets caught out. Oh, but he doesn't get the hit. He could have gotten that, but he just swung a bit too late, I think. A bit worried that the Jake had just held W instead of vaulting it. But obviously Jake vaulted it anyway, and he manages to get the crouch on the pallet, and he also gets that medium vault. This chase is looking quite good for Jake, and the last gen pops at one hook left, and it is starting to look like a win for Oppenheimer unless Leopard can pull off something last second in order to win this round and this day of the Fogbound League. But we do see the Jeff getting chased next to the gate. It's honestly not even that bad for him, but he's bringing it right to the gate so they can't open it. Swing through the pallet, a bit greed. It's very nice. He's quite strong on this pallet. There's nothing the play can do in order to take this back, and they do seem to be resetting. Oh, he gets that. This Jeff is guaranteed to be dead now. Oh, but he messed up. He messed up, and he makes the pallet. He does get the injury though. And honestly, even if this Jeff dies and they open the other gate and all get out, they still get the win con of, or they still. Plague does not get the win con, and
They
it looks
escape
like
without
they're
the
just gonna be
recon,
doing
yeah.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, that's just fine. I don't think they should go for this, as even if this Jeff dies, then the win con will still be secured, and that is something that they will do. They will all leave and leave this Jeff with this plague to do whatever the plague wants. I don't know what she wants to do. That's a bit weird, but
Yeah,
however,
you could have worded that so much better, man. Like, come on.
anyway, yeah, it is a 4 stage, 2 fresh, which is not the win con that Leopard needs, and Oppenheimer wins this round. Very well played, and claps all in the chat for Oppenheimer. Honestly, I feel like that first round was going very well for Leopard, but unfortunately, DBD will be DBD, and there's nothing that she can do for DBD being Jiggy. And she
Indeed.
loses. It's just
It,
unfortunate.
it is just unfortunate. It's just how the game goes. It's very unlucky to see our Leopard team lose, but Oppenheimer takes our game, and thus that finishes our round 2, day 2 games. We have another one tomorrow at what I believe to be. Let me have a quick little look here. We have another one at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time with Blaze vs Melatonin. And then another one at 8:30 with Two Savage vs Diamond. With that being said, that concludes Fogbound League for today. We thank you all so much for coming to watch, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.